Have you ever felt lost, unsure which direction to take in life, or hesitant to try something new? In today's conversation, Jassie opens up about her uncertainty, and Ben, acting like a wise mentor, gently guides her through reflection and small steps. The dialogue explores how a simple wake-up call can spark awareness, why it's important to take it one step at a time, and how learning to cut yourself some slack can ease pressure. It also shows that sometimes we need to pursue what truly matters by any means, and why staying consistent, even through small actions, plays a key role. Just like Ben says, keep it up. This conversation isn't just about vocabulary. It's about learning to trust yourself, make thoughtful choices, and gain clarity step by step. Join the conversation. You might find insights that help you navigate your own life decisions.
Good morning. Thanks for meeting me here again.
Of course. I always enjoy our talks. They help me think too.
Lately, I feel a bit lost. I'm not sure what to do with my life.
That's natural. Feeling lost can actually be a signal that something important is waiting for you.
Really? I always thought it meant I was failing somehow.
Not at all. Sometimes it's more like a wake-up call to pay attention to what really matters.
Wake-up call? What does that mean exactly?
It's like an event or feeling that makes you realize you need to change or act. For example, missing a bus could be a wake-up call to leave home earlier next time.
I see. That makes sense.
Another thing to remember is to take it one step at a time.
I've heard that before. Does it mean not to rush?
Exactly. Focus on the next small step instead of worrying about the whole path. For example, if you want to move cities, start by researching neighborhoods instead of thinking about packing everything.
That feels more manageable.
It is. And when you start noticing progress, even small, it's motivating. We often underestimate small victories.
I guess that's where confidence comes from.
Partly, confidence comes from repeated action and reflection, and sometimes from learning to cut yourself some slack.
Cut yourself some slack? I don't think I understand.
It means don't be too hard on yourself. Allow mistakes and imperfections. For example, if you fail at cooking a new dish, don't criticize yourself harshly. Just try again.
That's really helpful. I often get stuck trying to be perfect.
Exactly. Letting go of perfectionism is part of growing. By the way, do you notice how different people react to mistakes in different cultures?
I guess so. In my culture, people are often very cautious and afraid to admit mistakes.
In many Western cultures, admitting a mistake is often seen as a chance to learn. It's normal to say, I messed up, but I'll fix it.
That's interesting. It feels more open.
Yes, and when people face challenges, they often remind themselves, you're getting there.
You're getting there. Does that mean I'm improving?
Exactly. For example, if you're learning piano and can play a few songs, even if not perfectly, someone might say you're getting there to encourage you.
That's nice. I like that it's gentle, not pressuring.
Right. Gentle reminders often work better than harsh criticism.
So, reflecting on mistakes and progress seems important.
Absolutely. And over time, small steps and consistent reflection guide major decisions in life.
I feel like I'm already thinking differently than before.
That's the start. Awareness is the first step toward meaningful change.
After our last conversation, I kept thinking about what really matters to me.
That's good. Reflection is key to understanding yourself.
I've been wondering if I should finally try something completely new, but it feels risky.
Change always carries uncertainty, but sometimes you need to pursue it by any means.
By any means? Does that mean literally using any method to achieve it?
Not literally. It means doing whatever you reasonably can to achieve your goal. For example, if you want to learn a new language, you might read books, watch videos, practice speaking, or join a study group. All are ways to move forward.
I see. So it's more about commitment and effort than bending rules.
Exactly. It encourages persistence. And persistence is often what makes the difference between giving up and success.
That makes me feel more confident about taking steps I've been hesitating on. Sometimes I worry that even with effort, I might fail or regret my choices.
That's a natural fear. But remember, even if the outcome isn't perfect, the experience itself teaches valuable lessons. For instance, trying a new job or hobby might feel uncomfortable, yet you learn skills and discover preferences you wouldn't have otherwise.
I suppose that makes risk feel less scary.
It does. And you'll find that when you commit by any means, you often uncover strengths you didn't know you had.
That's inspiring. I want to try taking more bold steps.
Good. Just remember to balance effort with reflection. Notice what works and adjust if needed. Growth is not a straight line, but small steps accumulate over time.
I like that idea. It makes the process feel achievable rather than overwhelming.
Exactly. Each small action, when done consistently, shapes your path in meaningful ways.
I still feel nervous about making big decisions, even after thinking through everything.
That's normal. Even wise people feel doubt. The key is to listen to your own instincts.
How do I know if I'm making the right choice?
You don't always know. Life doesn't give guarantees, but you could train your judgment.
Train it? Like a skill?
Exactly. Start with small decisions. For example, when you choose how to spend an hour after work, ask yourself, does this bring me closer to the person I want to become?
That's a good question. I never ask myself that.
It's a simple practice. The more often you ask it, the more natural your judgment becomes when the decision is bigger.
So, it's not about being perfect, it's about being intentional.
Exactly. And even if you make the wrong choice sometimes, you still build clarity through experience.
That makes me feel more confident. It becomes a process I can actually control.
And that's why I say, keep it up, reflect, ask the right questions, and stay consistent. That's how you grow into the person you want to be.
Thank you. That feels practical and empowering at the same time.
You're very welcome. Keep going. Small steps, but with clear intention.